All right, welcome to Government 2306, Texas Government. This is your Summer 2 2015 course. My name is Lee Rathman. I'll be your instructor for this very brief but hopefully very productive semester here. Today is just your introduction video. I'm going to introduce myself. We're going to go through the course syllabus, the course schedule, as well as Canvas, which is the course website and one that you've obviously discovered if you're watching this lecture video. But I'm going to show you how to navigate it, submit your test, and so forth. So first, let me begin by introducing myself. Like I said, my name is Lee Rathman. I am from Ellsworth, Kansas. I've lived in Texas for 3 years, so teaching Texas government is something new and exciting for me, that's for sure. From Kansas, I got my bachelor's at Kansas State University in Manhattan, Kansas, my master's at the University of North Texas, and I will be leaving for New York after the end of this class to return to school to go to Binghamton University to get my doctorate. Just really briefly, some interest about me, what I study. I actually study international political economy, which is looking at different economic relations between different countries in the world, which is pretty far removed from Texas government, which is, like I said, why Texas government has been something new and exciting for me to learn. So I've been learning as well as hopefully you guys are learning as well. Other interests include music. I work as a DJ on the weekends for weddings and special events and things like that. Baseball, and then obviously teaching has become a huge passion. This year at Galveston College has been amazing for me. I've really reignited my passion for teaching you guys and hoping that I can teach you guys something as well. So that's just really briefly about me. If you have any questions about me or anything like that, please let me know. But let's go ahead and move on to your course syllabus. I've loaded your course syllabus on Canvas, and it should be the very first thing you see up at the top. The syllabus here is very simple. You guys can go down it, read it yourself, but I'll go ahead and try to touch on the highlights and things that you guys need to know. First off, obviously, name is Lee Rathman. You have my contact information there. My email is lrathman@gc.edu. That's probably the best way to get a hold of me. I check my email pretty frequently, so feel free to send me an email there. You also have my Skype name. If you guys have a quick question, you want to get a hold of me, we can video chat real quick. You have my Skype username. And in fact, I do most of my office hours on Skype. My office hours are Monday through Thursday, 1 to 4 on Skype. If you want to come to campus and find me personally, I am in my office on Tuesdays from 1 to 3. Now, obviously this is Texas government, so the main thing that we're going to study here is just the institutions of government and their functions from the local level to the national, with particular interest in the state government, county governments, and city governments. We're going to examine in detail and on a comparative basis the United States and Texas constitutions as well. So that's just the catalog description. I just want you guys to know what you're getting into. Obviously this is Texas government, so that's exactly the sort of things I guess you would expect to study. Now, we do have a required book for this class. It's particularly for the online course. It is required. The title is Lone Star Politics. It's by Collier, Golastis, and Harrelson. The ISBN number is right here. If you want to copy and paste that into, say, Amazon or something, you could maybe try to find the book cheaper online. It is also available in the Galveston College bookstore. It is required because you guys are going to do some discussion board posts and things like that, so I need you guys to have the book in order to participate. Learning outcomes, I won't go ahead and read through those. The things is just basically telling you that I hope that you guys learn about the Texas government in general. So those are the learning outcomes that we hope to achieve. Course requirements, I just expect my students to attend class. Now obviously this is an online course, so attendance means showing up or logging in to Canvas. So attend classes regularly, log on to Canvas, see what's new for the day, see what I have posted, and work through the modules. Take notes if you want to. I also have made the slides available on Canvas, so you guys can print those off if you want to. And just make an honest attempt to complete some extra credit. I offer a lot of extra credit in this course, as you will see, so be sure to do that. And also participate in the discussion boards and do, obviously, all required assignments/tests. Now, you guys are going to be evaluated based on my grading philosophy, which is simply that, I'll go ahead and read this, which is simply that grades represent a standard of achievement and understanding, not just memorization and regurgitation of undigested information. So while it's necessary to have a basic knowledge of the information or facts associated with the subject, the purpose of an education is to be able to utilize that information that you've acquired in this course. Now to this end, the assignments/exams, your exams are your assignments, seek to balance those two objectives. You will be required to participate in class discussion on the discussion boards in order to demonstrate that you're able to relate this information to personal experiences or opinions. Moreover, the exams should demonstrate that you understand the information presented in lecture. Finally, you will complete test assignments in order to show a deeper understanding of the material. So that's my grading philosophy. I don't want you guys just to memorize things, take a test, and then be done with it. I want you guys to actually delve into it. And so let's go ahead and see what you guys will actually be graded on. In this online course, you guys will have 4 personally written exams. 4 personally written exams, and so you'll see what I mean by that when I read you what I expect. There'll be 4 of them, and they're due each Sunday by midnight. So each Thursday through Sunday, after you watch all the lecture videos, you will be responsible for writing and answering your own exam questions, meaning you write your own exam and then answer the questions that you put on that exam. Each exam should have 50 questions in either multiple choice, true or false, fill in the blank, or short answer format. You can also get sort of creative if you want to do, say, a word bank, matching, you want to do a crossword. I had one student do as well. That was very interesting. So go ahead and be creative with your exams. Now, why I have you write your exams, it allows you to sort of present questions that go beyond the lectures but are somewhat related, and you can cover the material that you are most curious about. Now, the way I would recommend writing this exam would be to write out the questions and then answer them immediately and then highlight the correct answer. Be sure to answer each question as you write the exam. I prefer that you highlight or mark the correct answers in the same document. This format for exams, the reason why I do this is it allows you to explore each topic on your own a bit more and answer the questions that you yourself are most curious about. The grade for these exams will be based upon your creativity, so be creative with them. Also, the difficulty of the exam. I will be trying to take your exam myself and see if I can complete it blankly, and then I'll judge you based on the difficulty. Your level of exploration and research in writing the exam really shows. If you guys just copy and paste from the lecture slides, it's very obvious. If you go and present a question that maybe I didn't answer or answer in the lecture video, but you're curious about, that shows that you researched the topic a bit more. And of course, proper grammar and spelling. You guys are all college students taking this course, so I expect that you have proper grammar and spelling and can make complete sentences and have it be very pleasant to read, I guess I should say. So those are the criteria that I will grade you on: creativity, difficulty, level of exploration, and proper grammar and spelling. So each Sunday, or Thursday through Sunday, begin writing your exams, submit them by Sunday on midnight, and I will grade them as soon as possible. So that's 80% of your exam, or that's 80% of your grade in the course. That's what I'm trying to say here. So obviously take a lot of time, dedicate a lot of time to them, do them well, and you guys should be fine. The other 20% is just simply your discussion board. Be sure to participate in discussion boards. As part of any course, it is necessary to demonstrate that you've listened to the lecture and can address particular questions relating to the material. So each day, I say after the lecture, but each day after you watch the lecture video, we'll have a discussion on a particular policy issue, current event, or political situation. You'll find the prompts within the lecture slides, and I'll also post them at the very top of the discussion board. So respond to the prompts, but also respond to other students' answers. I really want to open up a discussion, and the more you participate, the better your grade will be. Like I said, the grade is based upon your level of participation and analysis. Students who are short or blunt in their response are likely to receive a low grade, whereas answers with analysis, evidence, research, and lengthy discussion will receive a better evaluation. The more you participate, the higher grade you will get, and always feel free to share your opinion in this course. So overall, looking at it, you have 500 points available in this course. 500 to 450 points gets you an A, 449 to 400 gets you a B, so on and so forth. So you can go ahead and look at this course evaluation scales and percentages in case you're curious about where your grade is. I also provide a lot of extra credit. Extra credit is available on the course schedule, which we're going to look at here in just a little bit. But these extra credit assignments are really designed to allow the students to demonstrate their understanding of the course material through assignments other than the exam. Sorry, I have a research paper on there. You don't have a research paper in this course. The assignments and their due dates can be found on the course schedule. Use the extra credit drop box to turn in these extra credit assignments, so you'll see what I mean by that. The rest of the stuff is just sort of formal stuff. Attendance policy, it's online, so I don't really have an attendance policy, but please do log in. I can see how long you guys are logged into the website. So if you've only logged in for 30 minutes, I can sort of tell that you guys aren't really participating, whereas someone that's logged in for a really long time has obviously attended the course very well. Academic integrity, just don't cheat, don't copy off other students' works, and I think allowing this format for exams allows you to be creative and be your own person, and so sort of avoids that academic integrity problem. But that being said, don't cheat, don't copy and paste, and if you do pull something from another website, please cite it as well. Computer usage, if this is an online course, so obviously you guys need a computer. If you need a computer, there's plenty of them on campus. Feel free to take advantage of that. Disclaimers. Anyone needing help with anyone needing help or have a disability or anything like that, please let me know. Also, please let the Galveston College know so that we can help you along and help you, succeed in this course overall. So I have the number up there if you need it, and if you need help getting in touch as well, feel free to contact me. As for late work, I do not accept late work. No late work will be accepted because simply you have 4 days to write the exam, and this a lot of time ensures that students will be able to work around other conflicts. This is an online course, so it's a more, as you go sort of thing, work at your own pace. So I imagine that there shouldn't be any late work because you know what pace you should work at. And if you spread it out, you shouldn't be too stressed. If you are one of those people that loves to procrastinate, you can do that as well. Just make sure everything is turned in by Sunday at midnight. Library usage, Canvas, don't need to look at that. And that's really all there is. You guys can look through the syllabus, read it yourself if you really want to. It's just a lot of formal hoopla. The main thing I want you guys to know is how you guys will be graded in this course. So let's go ahead and look at the course schedule. The course schedule is a little bit different than the course syllabus. The course syllabus is just sort of your formal rules, whereas the course schedule, which I've also made available on Canvas, allows you to look at what we're going to talk about each day. So I have my contact information up here at the top, once again, if you guys need to get a hold of me. And then I break it down, the course schedule, by week. So we have week 1 here, if you can see my mouse there. And I have week 1 here, and then I have day 1, day 2, day 3. So we're going to do 3 lectures per week, and then you have Thursday through Sunday to write your exam. So today, hopefully, you guys logged in and you have watched lecture video number 1, which is just introductions and basic approach to politics. But under each day, you have an extra credit option, and I'll allow you guys to go ahead and read these yourself. The extra credit options, they add up to quite a bit. You have about 12 to 15 points of extra credit available in this course. So with this extra credit option, I would definitely encourage to do them. Some of them are very, very easy, such as taking a quiz, which is today's one. You can take the political ideology quiz at this website and then submit it into Dropbox. And tomorrow, the extra credit opportunity is to list your senators, representatives, etc. And you don't have to do these on the day that they're assigned. Like I said, everything is just due by midnight on Sunday. So the course schedule is kind of your guide. If you want to know what's coming up next, or you want to know what you need to do for extra credit, please consult the course schedule. If there's any questions about extra credit or anything like that, send them my way. I just want you guys to sort of read through these yourself, and I just sort of provided it there to sort of help you along, or so that way you know what's coming up next. But the course schedule is pretty self-explanatory. It's day 1, day 2, day 3 for each week, going down until we finish on the week of August 3rd. I believe your last day in class looks like it will be August 6th will be the actual official last day of class, but your assignments will be due after that, so should be good to go. Alright, so that's the course schedule, the course syllabus. Any questions about that, please let me know. Let's go ahead and look at Canvas real quick. So you get to Canvas, let me minimize that just a little bit. Here we go. Oh, trying to drag that up. Alright, there we go. Alright, so how do you get to Canvas? I mean, you guys have obviously found Canvas. You guys are watching this video, so I hope you have. But just as a quick refresher, real quick, you go to gc.edu, and this is the home page for Galveston College. And you're going to find Canvas up here at this e-learning tab up here in the top right. I'm trying to circle it with my mouse. Hopefully you guys can see it. E-learning up here at the top right. And you'll get a little screen that says enter your login information. Go ahead and enter your login information. And you should be able to find all the courses that you're enrolled in, including my Texas Government course, at this Courses tab at the top left, right next to the Galveston College symbol. This is Texas Government Online, so here we go. And what you're going to see is these different modules right here on the home screen. So this is the Week 1 module. You have a Week 2 module, a Week 3, and a Week 4, obviously for each week. I'm going to load content to each module as the week goes by, and depending on what week we're on, you should be able to find what you need. So today, obviously this is Week 1, so you have your course syllabus, your course schedule right here. You have a note about the videos. I'm reusing old lecture videos from my spring semester, so you may find references to, say, a research paper or a test that is due. The fact is that don't listen to those. That's an old format for the class that I did. Just simply try to listen to the lectures for both the content as well as the discussion board questions. You're going to find it broken down by day. So this is day 1. This will be the lecture video for today. This will be the slides and then the discussion board. So it'll always go lecture video, slides, discussion board, lecture video, slides, discussion board, lecture video, slides, discussion board, and so on and so forth. Go ahead, watch each lecture video. Download the slides if you need to take notes on, or if you want them for personal reference. And then go ahead and complete the discussion board. So this would, go ahead and click on the discussion board here real quick. Hopefully it'll load. This is your day 1 discussion board. It looks like someone has already posted, so good job. In fact, a lot of you have, which is very impressive. So that's very nice. But you get the you get the point here. Go ahead and complete discussion boards. Like I said, the more you participate, the better your grade will be. So you should be good to go. After you've completed all the discussion boards, all the lecture videos, go ahead and write your test. We'll submit your test right here. I'll have a test 1, test 2, test 3. Let's go ahead and click on test 1. And you should find a little link over here that says submit file or something like that. I'm not quite sure what it says as I'm not a student user, but it should say something like submit file over here. You go ahead and submit your test that way. As well as the extra credit drop boxes here, same thing. If you want to submit your extra credit for that day, go ahead, submit your file right here. And I will receive it. I will receive a notification that something new needs grading, and I'll go ahead and try to get the grades in as soon as possible. I try to be a very efficient grader and try to provide you with good feedback early on, so that way you guys can correct your mistakes and continue from there. But that's basically the gist of Canvas. The home screen is very useful, and just sort of go down it, sort of like a checklist, if you will, and you shouldn't have any problems from there. So, that being said, I think that's all I really had for you. I introduced myself. We went through the course schedule. We went through the course schedule, course syllabus, and then we went through Canvas. Canvas is very self-explanatory. It's way better than the old Angel system that we had. So if you just play around with it a little bit, you should be able to succeed very well with Canvas. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and close down this lecture. If I forgot anything or omitted something that you are curious about, please let me know. I will try to get it addressed or help you out as you need be. But that being said, I'm really looking forward to a good semester. I'm looking forward to your discussion board posts. I really love reading those things. I also like seeing how creative you guys can get with your own tests as well. So really looking forward to a good one. I love Texas a whole lot. It's fun to teach Texas government for sure. So any help you need, you have multiple ways to get a hold of me. And other than that, good luck with your semester, all right? All right.